Good day, welcome to King William's Everything. Today we're going to open up the Atari Flashback. I got a couple of them. I've been buying these off and on garage sales. If you give them like $5 or less, I'll pick them up. And I've got some pretty sweet deals. This one's still in the box. I'm missing some of the packaging, but I've got the 2, 4, and a 5, I think. So I got 3 of them right here. And this is probably the oldest one. You see it's in the box. I don't think this is one of the earlier ones. And some of the newer ones, they have like little infrared controllers. I don't think this one does not support the infrared controllers a little later on. But the main difference is between the different versions, and there's like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and there's some special versions. They added some more games to it. See, this one, the second one, has 40 games, 40 glorious arcade games, Atari 2600 games. And then we have this guy here. This one I got at a garage sale, and this is the 4. You can see it's got the infrared port, and this one has, of course, the infrared joysticks. So these are wireless joysticks, so that's kind of neat. And then I have another one, which I just got, and that is a 5. So I'll tell you, we're going to open up the 4. Maybe we'll open up the 4 and the 2, because that would be a little different, because they're just they added the infrared, so there's probably not much more circuitry to it. But my plan was to take 1 or 2 of these and gut them and put Raspberry Pis in them, which I thought would be kind of fun, because these are really nice cases. You can probably use this button for on-off on it and just leave these just for there because they're kind of cool. And they already have a hole here and a hole here, so that's pretty sweet. So you can get your HDMI cable out of one and power out of the other one, and without drill a whole bunch of holes. And I kind of like the case, and it's kind of neat looking, so I think it'd be nice and spacious for a Raspberry Pi. But anyway, I want to open it up. I want to just look at the circuit board. So let's get some screwdrivers and let's open up one. Let's open up the 4. Let's open up the 4. Okay, I got Mr. Screwdriver. We'll kind of crack this bad boy open. I don't think there's much in these guys. They don't really weigh very much. Probably just a small little circuit board. Like I said, my plan is to put like a little Raspberry Pi in here, just for a neat little case. I mean, kind of a big case for a Raspberry Pi, but it'll be good for that Raspberry Pi, because then you could probably put a fan in here. Oh, don't want to lose the screws. That's the last one. I think there's just 4 screws holding it together. Kind of interested in the difference between the first version and the newer version. You could probably even leave the little infrared port on here and maybe use that. Let's see. Get all the screws out. Is there somebody under here? There's somebody under there. Yep. One more. I broke the seal. Warranty has been voided. There we go. Okay. This is just the bottom plastic. There's a circuit board. So not a whole lot to it. It's like a typical IC underneath the blob. So they put the IC on there. A little circuit, and squirt the goo on there. Looks like maybe some memory. Maybe that's a flash chip, I would suspect, and that's probably the memory. Not much to it. And let's, oh, look, a little circuit board for the power and the buttons, so that's kind of neat. So we can leave that on, but it does look like the, let's see, the power switch just goes over here. So we could use that. But that's kind of the insides of this fellow. There's not a lot to it. I kind of suspected it's just an itty bitty board. So let's open up the 1 and see how much they've changed it. Get him out of the way. Let's get his screws so we don't lose those. Always lose the screws. I was just kind of curious what's inside. Like I said, not much. Just one little circuit board. And so here's for the infrared, the ports. Looks like this is just a little snap-on panel. That's pretty cool. Let's grab this fellow here, the 2. Let's see what's inside him. So they did change it quite a bit, at least a bit. You can see the power cord is, wait, let's see. It's in different spots, a couple different spots. Yeah, it looks like the joystick ports are in the back. Buttons are here. So I suspect it is different, definitely a different circuit board. We'll find out. Looks like the case is even different, and definitely a different case too. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things when you buy these, people buy them, think, oh, it's going to be a blast. And you're going to maybe get a few minutes of fun out of each game. It depends. I mean, if you're more of a, looking to flashback, I guess, to the good old days of the 70s and very, very early 80s, to some of the Atari 2600 games that you found fun, you might get a good laugh. Oh, here's a seal on this one. Not anymore. Darn it, I voided the warranty again. And the last screw. Got the nice Atari logo on the bottom here. It's got Atari logo on the bottom of this one. Oh yeah, see, even the bottom, they did change the case through time. This is one of the earlier versions, version 2. Of course, made in China. Does it have a date on it? Let's see. See a date anywhere? No. That's okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely different. I am missing something here. There we go. Now she's going to come out. Okay, so, oh yeah, definitely different. Let's see, it looks like they put... Ooh, look at the solder job on that. That is some nasty soldering. Holy cow. That is just terrible. See the buttons. Looks like the little ICs on the bottom here. And this one, the circuitry is on that side. This is more just, look, here's something rattling around in there too. But look how nasty that soldering job is. Guess that, as long as it works, you know. Kind of interesting to see what they did to make this work. You can see the joystick ports are built in, integrated onto this board. It looks like it's some interesting boards. This board joins this board. Okay, so the joystick board joins this piece, the main circuit board. Kind of interesting design, but they obviously made it much more efficient going to this version here. Oh, come over here. Just one little circuit board and a board for the, well, I guess kind of the same, but more streamlined. I guess this would be a lot more conducive to upgrades, where you can just take this board out, plop a new one in, and away you go. But anyway, that's kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious what would be inside these. I figured there wasn't going to be very much in there. And there's not very much in there. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got a little peek and see on these fellows, and kind of neat to pop things open. I want to put these back together. I think, like I said, I'm going to take probably one of them and Raspberry Pi it up, because you can see, looks like we got a nice spot, that little legs here to screw things to. Maybe the Pi will line up to some of this screw holes here. So they obviously designed it to be upgraded at some point. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's you guys. Have a great day.